All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let's go. Come on, everybody. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on, y'all. Let's do this. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Come on, y'all. Let's go, girl. Hold my hand. Let's go. I see you. I see you. Great morning. Rich Rising. Rich Rising. Rich Rising. Rich Rising, Rich Rising. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the delay, but I promise you, you will not regret being here for the message of today. Let me catch my breath. Whew. Let me catch my breath. Let me catch my breath. Whew. I don't know who needs to hear this, but there's another level with your name on it. There's another level with your name on it. And the truth is, you need to know that you cannot be big and little at the same time. You cannot be big and little at the same time. You cannot be afraid of your own potential. Do you understand? Like, you were created to do great things. You were created to do great things. And let me tell you, you could either be your greatest enemy or you could be your greatest ally. But I was reminded this morning as I woke up at 6 o'clock after an incredible weekend. I want to say shouts out to my 10X family. Shouts out to Grant Cardone, Elena Cardone. Shouts out to everyone that was this weekend present in the midst of greatness. Shouts out to everyone that came to the awakening. Shouts out to everyone that has experienced their supernatural shift internally. Like your internal map is on. You're full of information, full of elevation, full of edification, full of what's ahead of you. There are so many of you right now that have been through a true shift within these last few weeks that you probably don't know what's going on because so many things is going through your mind right now. But the one thing I want you to hold on to is that you can't be big and little at the same time. You can't be afraid of your own potential. You know, I'm reminded this morning that anything that you want, you can truly have. Anything that you want, you can truly have. But it is your responsibility to place yourself in the right environments. It is your responsibility to put yourself where you see yourself. It is your responsibility to make the right decisions. That what is it that I must give up to go up? What is it that I must give up to go up? Do I need to give up my limiting thoughts? The thoughts that make me afraid of what if I fail? What if you win? What is it that I need to give up? Is it relationships? Is it people? Is it procrastination? Is it self-doubt? Like, what is it that you must give up to go up? Is it trying to be accepted? Is it me being concerned about what they're going to think about me? Is it me being concerned that I don't have enough money? Is it me being concerned that I don't have the right education? Is it me being concerned that I'm going to leave some people behind? See, a lot of us are not where we're supposed to be because we're too afraid of the things that we must give up that make us feel comfortable, Tammy. There are some things, yes, I agree, that make us feel comfortable. But I can tell you right now, your next level is going to come outside of your comfort zone. Your next level is going to come with some stretching. Your next level is going to come with some new thinking. Your next level is going to come with you making the right choices. See, I've learned. See, this weekend gave me the confirmation that I needed. Stormy, you cannot be big and little at the same time. See, some of y'all, you know, the Bible says you cannot be unequally yoked. See, some of your visions is unequally yoked. Your vision is that you're going to be big. Your vision is that you're going to be a multimillionaire. Your vision is that you're going to break generational curses. Your vision is that you're going to be the first millionaire in your family, the first billionaire in your family. The vision is that you're going to live a healthy, happy, peaceful life. The vision is that you're going to do great things. The vision is that you're going to open up that tax franchise. The vision is that you're going to own houses and real estate. The vision is that you're going to own big companies and major corporations. The vision is that you're going to be the example for the culture. Your vision is that you're going to be the one that makes people realize that if I can do it, they can do it. But then, your work ethic is very small. Your investment in yourself is very small. Your ability to get up and show up is very small. So then what happens? You're unequally yoked. You have a vision, but then your vision does not align with your actions. You see one thing, but then you do the complete opposite. And I know the feeling because it's me. And let me tell you what happens, why this happens to you all, why this happens to us, why this happens to we. It's because there's something called ego. There's something called pride. There's something called self-preservation. And oftentimes we don't move the way we're supposed to move because of what we really want for ourselves. We want all the accolades. We want all the edification. We want it to be about us. But see, you got to understand that your vision is bigger than it just being about you. And you operating in it, you're doing a little something, but your vision cannot be just about you. You got to think global impact. You got to think nationwide. You got to think that I'm bigger than just Miami. I'm bigger than just Atlanta. I'm bigger than just Chicago. I'm bigger than just New York. I'm bigger than just Baltimore. I'm bigger than just Washington. I'm bigger than just California. I'm bigger than just my couple of friends that I got working for me. I'm bigger than these 2 little employees that I got working for me. I'm bigger than this small little 300 square foot office. I'm bigger than this. And there's nothing wrong with saying that I'm bigger than this. But something in our soul sometimes tells us, and our mind sometimes tells us, no, you're thinking too big. Anybody never did that. Oh, it's going to come with a lot of risks. It's going to come with a lot of challenges. But what if I told you that you are big in them small places? And what ends up happening is a lot of times you're around people that they think small because they don't see it. And they put you where they see you. Because see, there is something called the danger of familiarity. There are people that are putting you where they see you. They see you small. They see you limited. They see your imperfections. So they can't even conceptualize in their mind the greatness that's inside of you. And that's your team. That's your comrades. That all they see for themselves is making just enough money to get by. What they see for themselves is that little apartment that they live in. What they see for themselves is that same full-size bed they've been sleeping on for the last 10 years. That one sheet set that they've been having for the last 5 years. That's what they see for them. So you see yourself as a global impact. You see yourself as a multi-millionaire. You see yourself traveling the world, private planes, hanging around big deal type of people. But then the people that you hang around, they still trying to figure out how they're going to pay a car note. And you're wondering why. Why is it that it feels like I take 10 steps forward, but something always pulls me back? It's because you cannot be big and little at the same time. You cannot be big and little at the same time. You cannot be big and little at the same time. It's your fault. Because you know that these people around you are small-minded. You know the thing that they think is little mistakes is costing you. But you keep accepting the I'm sorry, oops, I didn't mean it. But it's costing you. And let me tell you how the enemy works. He will send decoys, and plant them around you. And these people mean no harm. They're just operating within their capacity. Their capacity is just enough. Their capacity, Eric, is I work Monday through Friday. You're supposed to be off Saturday and Sunday. Their capacity is business hours is from 9 to 5. No, 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 no. That's why you got to have a vision. And it got to be real big. And you got to check your vision up against the vision of the people around you. Is her vision big enough for me? Is his vision big enough for me? And then the reality is this. You have to be a professional sifter and sorter. You got to know the system is sift and sort. The system is sift and sort. The system is test and measure. The system is, who am I? Who are they? And oftentimes, we don't know that the biggest dream killers is our baby daddies that we sleep with at night. The biggest dream killers is our baby mama, who is very convenient. She's some convenient sex. She's convenient lunch. She's convenient dinner. Our biggest dream killers is our man. Our biggest dream killer is our husbands and our wives. Because their vision was just to get a good job. Their vision was just to have a couple of kids and to have a good wife or a good husband. And you can't get mad at these people because their job is not to understand your vision. It's your job to make them see your vision. And that means that you may have to get a little uncomfortable. That means that you can't be selfish. See, some of y'all are so selfish with your vision, and you know how I know, because it's me. And I realized this morning, Stormy, your vision can't have an ego. Make up in your mind. You say that I have decided to engage in a vision bigger than myself. I let nothing or no one get in the way. How you say that, but then you're still afraid of letting go of the pride that comes with saying, I did this myself. I did everything myself up until this point. I have. I created a vision called 1,000 Families that have changed millions of lives. From the postal workers that can never tell me thank you, to the people that make the products that can never tell me thank you, to the people that made millions of dollars that their children would never tell me thank you, to the school fees and the colleges that were paid for people that would never be able to tell me thank you. I did that by myself. I saw it, I spoke it, I acted upon it, and it showed up in the lives of millions of people all around the world. I did that. You understand? I created so many things. I created a community called Girl Hold My Hand by myself. I saw it with my spiritual eyes. I spoke about it out of my mouth. You understand? I took the proper actions. And now, right now, today, there are people that are still alive that did not commit suicide, that believe in themselves because of the vision that I created. And I did that by myself. But I realized this morning that God has a bigger plan for me. See, the divine, which is inside of me, the God that's inside of me, says it's time for you to rise up. It's time for you to do more. Listen, I never forget what Grant Cardone said to me. He said, when you have a problem is when you keep having the same problems. He said, problems you will always have. But if you keep having the same problems, you the problem. Why am I having the same problems? Because I'm the problem. Problems you will always have as an entrepreneur. But you should not have repeated problems. It's the repeated problems that's the problem. The problem should change. It shouldn't be, I still got a problem with a website. I still got a problem with the banner. I still got a problem with did the text message go out. I still got a problem with, no. Those are the same problems. That means I'm the problem. That's the problem when you keep repeating the same problem. But new problems mean growth. The same problems mean division. It's time to divide in order for you to multiply. So I'm telling y'all right now, there's about to be a lot of big changes. A lot of big changes. There's going to be a lot of people that ain't going to like the big changes. But the thing that I can tell you all right now is that I have decided to engage in a vision for real. That's so big in the Stormy Nicole Wellington. I would let nothing and nobody get in the way. I refuse to keep repeating, especially when you repeat the same problem in the same day. Like, how much more confirmation do you need? And so I don't know who needs this. I needed this morning. You can't be big and little at the same time. You cannot allow your fear of releasing control, your fear of no longer having the ego. Like some of us want to say, I own my own company, but you ain't making no money. So what, you own your own company? What is your profit and loss statement looking like? So what? Who cares about owning their own company when it ain't making no money? Oh, I have 5 streams of income. What the income look like? It ain't even look like it's flowing. So I decided today that there are some changes that I'm going to make. I don't care how uncomfortable these changes make me. I don't care what nobody says about me. I'm not asking nobody their opinion no more. Because people's opinions does not matter when you have a vision. I could tell y'all a story. And I remember people telling me I was crazy when I said I was going to become a multimillionaire. You crazy. How? You dropped out of school in the 9th grade. What you going to do to become a multimillionaire? People used to be laughing at me. People stopped talking to me. They go to crazy lady. And not only did I become a multimillionaire, I got my income up to $3 million a month. Now, I remember when I launched, Girl Hold My Hand, and I said, it's about knowing yourself, loving yourself, and embracing yourself in order to authentically connect, collaborate, and celebrate with other people. I said, I'm going to bring women from all around the world. They're going to come into my environment, into my domain, and they're going to leave awakened. Their lives are going to change. And I remember when I booked the hotel room, and the room was for 500 people, and people were like, you crazy, girl. Ain't nobody finna spend $1,000. Ain't nobody about to spend $3,000. Black people don't spend money on personal growth and development. And 2 months later, little old Stormy Wellington sold $1 million. I got a plaque in my living room right now. I sold $1 million worth of tickets in 2 months in the middle of a pandemic. Because I saw it and I wasn't afraid to put my money where my mouth was. Then I remember telling people that, I'm about to launch my own CBD company. And, I'm about to, everything I said I was going to do, I always get laughed at. And it's something that I'm now immune to. Because I do it anyway. As a matter of fact, the more they laugh, the harder I go. And now everything that I said I was going to do, I do it. I remember when I said I would help 1,000 people become millionaires. 1,000 families. I remember when it used to be 10. I would help 10 families. I still got the plaque in my bathroom. And then now I got 34 millionaires. This little black girl coached 34. See, people that listen to me, and they learn how to decompartmentalize. They know that she's a coach sometimes. She's a friend sometimes. She's a sister sometimes. She's a comedian sometimes. She's that bitch sometimes. When they learn how to decompartmentalize me and they know when I'm being who I need to be for them, the seed, the soil, never the saboteur, they respect it and they grow. But then there's some people that say, oh, that's just Stormy. And then they never make it off the bench. So everything I said I was going to do, I always do it. I reached out to some people and I said, I'm about to do this. I'm about to do this with Grant Cardone. I'm about to do this with Atlanta Cardone. And they were like, you stupid. You stupid. And I had to ask myself, Stormy, look who you asking. You asked the people that never even touched $1 million what you should do. You made $1 million in a month. For 1 year straight, I made $1 million every single month. For 1 year straight, $1 million plus. And I had to remind myself, Stormy, how you asking people what you should do when they don't even have the mental capacity? Their mind cannot conceptualize what you see. Stop asking these people because you're really not asking them for the answer. You're really asking them because you want help to sabotage what you see. Because you're really scared. Because you're not used to giving up your rights and you're not used to giving up a certain amount of money. And I did it anyway. But I did it with a certain intent. And this weekend, I was able to see that everything that I see with my spiritual eyes, it always happens exactly the way I anticipated it. Yeah, I didn't anticipate the hurt and the pain. And some of y'all saw my video. I had a moment. Some BBB, some big bullshit always happens before some big blessings happens. So y'all saw my video. That was real. Shouts out to Sticks for being there to capture the energy in the moment that I was in. But I got on that stage and I did what I was supposed to do. I walked off that stage as at least 50% of that room said Stormy Wellington was their favorite speaker. And there was some billionaires on that stage. It was some big names on that stage. But yet and still, what could have been one of my worst days became one of my best days. And so I don't know who needs to hear this morning. Oh, it's about 2,000, almost 2,000 of y'all celebrate that. Let me screenshot that. 2,000 of y'all, I hope y'all hear this message today. You may be in a small place, but you big. You can't be big and little at the same time. You may be in a small place, but you a big soul. You a big impactor. You can't be big and small at the same time. Make up in your mind. You're going to be small or you're going to be big. And whatever you choose to be, just do it well. If you small, be big, be good small. Be great small. And don't be afraid to assess your situation. Look around. Like, some of y'all know you should be multimillionaires, but you keep dating the wrong woman who sabotages you and limits you, and she can't help you. Ladies, or you keep dating the wrong man, and you give him your vision. He like, that's stupid, that's crazy. Not knowing that they don't understand. Like minds need higher minds. Not like minds. Like minds don't need like minds. That's stupid. Like minds need higher minds. You know why I'm late this morning? Because I was on the phone with Elena Cardone, telling her I know what's next for me. No more being in denial. No more second guessing. No more questioning. It's time for me to 10x everything around me. In spite of what 5 little people may say. I am a global impactor. I left this weekend realizing that my mission, my message, it ain't just for the black culture. I used to think that. I used to think that only black folk could hear me and understand what I'm saying. Until I had white men walk up to me with tears in their eyes. You changed my life. White men walked up to me. You saved my life. You were the best speaker in the house. Your message moved me. Thank you so much. I couldn't even walk. Every second I'm turning around. Thank you, thank you. I love you. Thank you. You changed my life. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. You were the best. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you for grant. Like everywhere. And I didn't let it go to my head. It went to my heart. It went to my heart. It went to my heart. And sometimes this little girl forgets who she is. And I had to be having people around me that helps me to forget. Because they don't know who the hell they are. But I got to get around higher level thinkers. Not people that think you're doing a great job. I'm not doing a great job. I'm doing an all right job. I'm not doing a great job. I ain't got my plane yet. So I could travel to Africa. I have people begging me, when are you coming to Africa? Only reason why I ain't gone yet is because I'm too afraid. But when I get around the right people, I spoke to Elena today. She said, we have 8 billion lives to change and we can't do it by ourselves. Are you sure you're ready? Are you sure you're ready? She mentioned some things to me. Are you willing to get rid of this? Are you willing to get rid of that? I said, you think I care about that? That's just something to do. But when you know better, you do better. Show me better. And trust that I'm ready. The mere fact that they placed me on their stage this weekend, with me not having it all together, with the things she said to me, 2 things she said to me I'm going to have to get rid of. I said, I don't care about that. If you're telling me that that's what's in my way, I didn't know it was in my way. But if you're telling me that these are the 2 things that's in my way, that I got to get rid of for us to go to the next level and for us to impact 8 billion souls, you think I care about those 2 things more than I care about the impact? Oh, it's gone. I didn't even know that that was a limitation. But you are where I see myself, Miss Cardone. And so if you're going to help me to take myself where I see myself and bring this army of people with me, them 2 things is gone with the quickness. Just believe. The same way y'all believe and gave me y'all microphone. Keep believing and keep helping me to elevate my mind. Because I don't know what I don't know. Everything that you said need to go, that's getting in my way, is out of here. I'm talking about today. It's over with. People, places, things that you think is a habit, it's out of here. If you're telling me that's my limitation, I didn't know. But I trust you that if that's my limitation, today it's over with, it's gone, baby. That's all I needed to know. I know there's a lot of work for me to do. And I will not turn 60, 70 years old knowing what I could have, should have, would have did if I wasn't afraid of my own potential. I'm not afraid. How many of you guys right now know that you should be further along? Drop some fire right now if you know that you should be further along. Go ahead and drop some fire. If you know that I'm talking to you. What are you willing to give up to go up? What is your vision for your life? I got off the stage. Tim Story, Pete Vargas, Elena Cardone, Grant Cardone, Sabrina, Scarlett. People who understand and been in rooms with Major. They're like, do you not understand? I'm like, nah, I really don't all the way. Grant sat there and watched me the whole time. You think he got time to just sit there and watch? No, but he saw what I don't see. Tim's story was like, girl, do you know how powerful you are? I'm like, I think. Pete wouldn't let me go. Do you understand the mantle, the way you move people? Do you understand? I'm like, I think, I don't know. He said, no, you can't. You still thinking you just NutriBurst tea. Do you understand? I'm like, I think. He's like, no, you can't. But see, you need those kind of people around you that sees you for bigger than where you are. You need people that don't let you, the people that love you, the ones that say, why you playing so small? What's wrong with you? Why you looking like that? Why you over there with them? Why you eating that? Why you sleeping like that? Why you dressing like that? Why you stopping right there? That's all you see is that little money. That's all you see is that little impact. We need them kind of people around us. I'm asking God to continue to surround me with them kind of people that believe in me and that make me feel uncomfortable because I'm ready. How many of y'all today are ready? Like really, really, really ready to play a bigger game, to go higher, and to not work within your comfort zone. Like, here it is Monday. I ain't got no videographer here. I ain't got no photographer here. Like, it get to a point where you got to get sick of begging. You got to put people that say, you know what? For example, you think about Kanye West and that documentary. Them boys were smart. Them boys is a prime example of seeing Kanye before he came Kanye. And look at their life, how it changed. Because they saw Kanye before he became Kanye. See, but there are people around you that don't even see you. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's a part of what's affecting you, Latavia. That's a part of what's affecting you. They don't see you. They think that's just so-and-so. And you're fighting them to believe in you. You're begging them, please believe in me. Please believe in me. Please see who I am. Please, you begging them to see you. Hey, check this out. No more. Today is March the 28th. We are 3 days away from going into the second quarter of 2022. Stop begging the people around you to do right. Stop begging them to believe in you. Stop begging them to help you. Stop begging them to see you. Stop begging them. Get rid of their ass. Unapologetically. That's my philosophy. I would choose higher over familiar, new rules. I would choose higher over comfort, new rules. If our visions don't align, now is not the time, new rules. Let me get back to talking to myself again. Let me stop thinking I'm doing something because I make money. No, that's little. It's easy. It's easy. Stop begging people to believe in you. Stop begging people to support you. Stop begging people to push you, to help you, to serve you, to work with the spirit of excellence. Stop begging. They ain't it. And the more you keep putting yourself around these people, they're going to make you think that you ain't good enough. How I know? It's me. It makes you second question yourself, like, hey, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm dreaming too big. Maybe I'm thinking too big. Look at them two pictures, man. Look at them two pictures. Two men. Look at these two pictures. They're doing the same thing. I just realized this. Look at this. Look at this. The same type of hug. Two white men that believe in me. He popped up. I ain't pay him not one dime. Grant Cardone believe in me. Jack Fallon, look, eyes closed. Believe in me. Listen, man. Listen. Hey. Your tribe is out there. Believe me. I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock pissed because I'm tired of begging. And I realized this weekend it was the best thing. The two things that came to me this weekend is confirmation. I'm going to let it be confirmation. I don't even want to talk about it no more. I'm going where I need to go so I can do greater works. And these are not tears of sadness. These are tears of joy because I'm no longer afraid of my potential. And I'm not going to let no. I am limitless potential. There is nothing I can't do, man. The only limits that's on me is the ones that I allow people to put on me. I know who I am for real. I do. But I had a little ego. I had a little pride, and it felt good. But I am the one who teaches about emotions. Your emotions are either ruling your life or ruining your life. No more emotions. No more ego. Nothing but execution. There's another level with your name on it. It's time for us to go 10 times harder, 10 times stronger. And guess what? We're going to do it 10 times faster with the right people in our circle. Take the limitations off. You understand me? Take them off. Take them off. And don't be afraid. Watch this. Ask your people, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? You know, interestingly enough, I heard Grant Cardone ask almost every speaker on the stage that question. And because I know that I asked that question too, it wasn't even, I didn't know that he asked that question. It's because you want to make sure that you see yourself where I see myself going. See, some of us don't know that the people we with don't even see themselves where we see ourselves going. So how are we going together when you don't even see what I see? The best question you can ask your team and the people that's around you, your man, your girlfriend, your team, who you talk to the most, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? And their answer is all you need. And don't have nothing to say back. Just listen. Pay attention. Because if you correctly connect, see, you got to collaborate correctly. If you correctly collaborate, you will see yourself either with them in the next 5 years, or you can make the proper divisions right now in order to connect correctly. So that where you see yourself in the next 5 years actually happens. So listen, I thank you guys so much for y'all time today. I really hope that, this message served you the way it served me. Like this is one of those wake up and wins that I'm going to listen to again and again. See, many of y'all don't know that I started Wake Up and Wins 8 years ago. I used to do this every day because I literally turn into this other person when I get into this zone. Like when I get on stage, when I get into this, it's like something rises up in me. And another voice begins to speak. And I didn't have nobody that come from my background, no ex-stripper, no ex-scammer, no ex-baby mama, no high school dropout, no teenage mom to speak life into me. I love me some Oprah, but that's Oprah. She didn't even have no kids. And so what I started to do is I would do these calls, Eric. I would do these calls, Claudine. I would do these calls, Sheila. And I would listen to my own call after I got off because I needed someone like me to speak to me. I didn't know it was me that needed to speak to me. See, some of y'all don't know. This is why you got to deprogram to reprogram. Because you need to know how to speak to yourself correctly. That's the problem. You keep sabotaging yourself, saboteur. You keep beating yourself down, saboteur. You keep hating on yourself, saboteur. And you don't even know how to speak to yourself correctly. So you move slowly, you procrastinate, you do just enough to get by until you learn how to speak to yourself, to prophesy to yourself, to motivate and inspire yourself, to speak life over yourself. You're going to keep having what you're having, just enough. In 2022, you should not be worrying about, do I have enough money to pay a light bill? Do I have enough money to pay a car note? Do I got some money in the bank? Is this check going to go through? Is this charge going to go through? Anybody got time for that? And if you are on that level right now, it's your fault. It's time to deprogram and reprogram. It's time to recognize that the soil you've been in for the longest ain't it. Them ain't it. And just like that, magic will begin to happen. See, I'm going to leave y'all with this. A seed is a seed no matter where it is. I could throw a seed on this table right now and it's still a seed. I could take a seed right now and I could throw it on this couch right now. I could take a seed and I could throw this seed in this box right now. It's still a seed. But what the seed does, it's all about the soil, the environment, the sunlight, the water, the fertilization that's given to the seed. So if the seed is not in the right place, see, some of y'all need to move. The law of place. If the seed ain't in the right place, a seed is a seed, but it turns into nothing. You ever seen a seed shrivel up and dry up? Because it wasn't in the right environment. See, when a fish gets sick, you never seen a fish get surgery. When a fish gets sick, you don't surgery on the fish. You change the water of where the fish is. Some of us need new environments. And I'm not talking about just where you live physically. I'm not talking about geographically. I'm talking about the people around you, your soil, your water. And when you get that, you're going to look up and your life is going to change. You're going to say, thank you for the revelation. All y'all, thank you. You should be thanking me today for this message. This message should make you get up and handle your business. Whatever that may be. When a fish gets sick, you don't treat the fish, you treat the water. And I'm going to leave y'all with that. Today's a brand new day for me. I don't know what it is for y'all. It's a brand new day. Ain't nothing and nobody getting in the way of where I see myself. As God is my witness, it's going to be a lot of people going to talk shit about me. But guess what? The impact, I said that I will be one of the most impactful women that ever lived. That means uncomfortable. That means do it afraid. Do it with them criticizing and talking. But you do it. Don't wait till you're 70 years old and be shoulda, woulda, coulda. Get up and take charge. And don't go ask nobody to support you if they ain't already showing up for you. Because you shouldn't have to ask nobody to be what they supposed to be in the first place. And if they ain't it, they ain't it. All right? I love y'all. I will hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. I will lead and not follow. I will lead and not follow. I will create and not destroy. I am a force for good. I defy the odds. I set new standards. I am a leader. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am the lender and not the borrower. I am loved by God. I am chosen by God. I am protected by God. No weapon formed against me shall be able to prosper. No weapon formed against me shall be able to prosper. And every tongue that rises up against me in judgment shall be condemned. It's my season. It's my turn. I would never be broke. I would never be broken another day in my life. And I will live the fullness of life and all God has for me. All right? Y'all have a great day. And I'll see y'all next week. All right? Bye, everybody.